Hello, Diane. It's so good to see
Hi,
it's so good to see
Viv.
you looking so beautiful. How are you?
Thank you. Thank you. I'm very good, thank you. Happy
Well,
to see you.
it's really good to catch up, and it's just so amazing to see you looking so fantastic. And I just want you to describe, because if anyone is watching this now, they'll see a really confident, beautiful, sassy woman. And just tell me, describe how much of a difference your life is right now to what it was, say, when we first met.
It's completely different. It's like night and day. I can't even describe how different it is. Everything about it.
And it was, and what's been so extraordinary is that is really only been like a matter of months, not like you've been in therapy for years. It's been really quite a dramatic change in your life, hasn't it?
It has. To tell you the truth, I actually did therapy for a while and for a long time actually, and I felt like it didn't actually, it just felt like it was an endless cycle of not really getting anywhere. Felt like nothing was, it wasn't working for me. So that's when I found you.
Wow, well, that's even more amazing. And I just want you to describe just how you felt and what situation, what it was like for you when we did first meet. I'll never forget that first meeting. We were sitting there to me. But yeah, can
Yeah.
you describe what state you were in then?
Oh, I was in pieces. I just was, I felt like I had no control over my life. Um, I had I was desperately needing someone. I just wanted someone to fix my problems for me. I didn't know how to do it. And actually, no one could fix my problems for me. I had to fix them myself, ultimately, with the help of you in the end. But yeah, it felt like everything was falling apart.
I remember you actually describing it. You just said to me, I feel trapped and overwhelmed. And I remember writing a blog post about that actually. But yeah, it was
Um,
trapped and overwhelmed is what I think I remember.
yeah, definitely trapped and overwhelming.
Yeah.
um,
And you were really full of fear, self-doubt, quite different to
yeah,
what you are now, like really different.
well, I felt it was I felt like every I was scared of everything, scared of everything and everyone, and how and I had sorry, I'm just going to close the window. I yeah, I felt like it was just I was in a never-ending cycle um, of negativeness. Yeah. Anyway, thank you.
And I know that when you came to do the Power Within You program with me, that you had a few sort of reservations and fears about it, which
Yeah,
a lot of people do.
yeah.
So it'd be really good for you to describe that sort of fear that you had.
The things that yeah, that's true. It was um, the things that I was most scared of was being pushed too far. Um, I felt like I was going to I was scared that you were going to make me do things that were too far outside my comfort zone and that I wouldn't be able to achieve them. Um, and that was completely wrong in the end. What happened in the end, everything, there was no pushing at all. I guess I didn't know what was ahead of me as well. I was in a place where I I I felt like everything was falling apart so much. I needed someone to guide me. So that's what you did, Viv, which I think was amazing. Um, I I'm trying to find the right words now. But no, I was scared of being pushed. That's basically it.
Yeah. But I remember you saying to me that from the first week,
Yeah.
you were reassured that
Yeah.
wasn't going to be the case, and that you felt a lot of support and me holding your hand.
Definitely.
And you were saying that you felt wins every week, like right from the
Definitely.
first week.
What I loved about it was that you sent the little video clips every week, so I could listen to them over and over again, and I could write things down, and it made me feel like I was back in control of my life. It was being able to write down how I was feeling, and going back and then being able to go back and read it later made me actually see that I was sort of moving forward. That was one of the biggest things. And each week I could sort of just move at my own pace each week, having a whole week for each module. That was one of the things that I really enjoyed. There was no, I felt like I had plenty of time to sort of go over it again and again and absorb it.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely.
And you started to feel changes quite quickly.
Yeah, almost straight away. Yeah.
And how did you find the group, the small group coaching calls?
I loved the group calls. What was really lovely was being able to see that there were other people that were in exactly the same situation as me, feeling the same, and that that we could that I could hear them getting the benefits. By them getting the benefits, I felt like I could bounce things off them. That was really lovely. It felt like there was a sense of camaraderie. Yeah.
And you were all growing together, actually. I mean,
yeah,
it was
definitely.
amazing for me to see the difference in all of you and how much you.
And to see other women's faces, like that they were all normal, professional, intelligent women that were feeling exactly the same as me. There wasn't some complete nutcase that.
And what was your motivation that made you take that step to go, this is scary, but I'm going to do it?
Yeah, well, initially, yeah, I remember waking up one morning and looking at one of my daughters and just going, I can't live like this anymore. I wanted to show them that women had, I wanted to show them power, that they could make choices, and that that everything that they did could be changed. I wanted them to feel like their voices would be heard. I wanted them to see that what was going on at home wasn't healthy. And that that I could make changes, and that they could grow up, being strong and learn. And I wanted them to be able to learn what a normal relationship is, so that when they get older, that they can form one themselves.
Yeah, so
that was one of the biggest things.
You wanted to lead by example and become a better role model, so that you break this cycle. Yeah. Which is exactly what you've done, which is amazing. So describe where you are today. How are you feeling today? I mean, I do know you smile a lot more, but you weren't smiling before.
No, I wasn't. I was crying a lot. Um, now, I feel good now. Like life, I'm back in control of life. I have um, my own place. I have, and actually, ultimately, the relationship is better as well. Like the relationship with my ex, it is better. The whole family relationship is better. Everything. So it's not like I did the course because I was anti my husband, anti ex, or anything like that. I did it because I wanted to be. I wanted things to be better. So now I feel calm. I feel, you know, peaceful. I feel like I can make decisions. I feel like I can move on and move on without fear. Yeah.
It's really good you describe it that way, because I say that to everybody, you know, if you lift yourself up, and it's about you, you lift everybody
Yeah.
else up around you, and you improve those relationships with everybody, whether it's colleagues at work. You know, you have better boundaries, don't you?
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. I think I react to things differently. I don't. When I think I listen to, I hear people more. So when, for example, even at work, when I speak with my boss, I don't take everything as being a negative, as being disciplined or told off like a naughty girl. I can hear what they're. I feel like I can hear what they're saying now, and respond in a sort of mature sort of way. And I don't take things to heart as much.
Less
Um,
people
so
pleasing, less people pleasing.
it's amazing.
So less people pleasing,
Even
more empowerment.
yeah, definitely. I feel much more empowered, and I know that it's going to improve as I go along. Life is going to get better. And it's not to say that there's not going to be setbacks, but yeah.
But what's also amazing is you've actually gone even further, and you've decided to, as you say, take an empowered, uh, make empowered choices, and now you're fearlessly thinking, I'm going to start my own business. Down the line, you're already taking steps to just create a whole new life now.
Yeah, definitely. And I still feel, and I think that's great. I still feel like every now and then I have to I go back to some of the things that we did in the course, and I have to remind myself that when I'm feeling negative or feeling a bit sort of scared, that that's okay, and that it's not anything. It's not personal. You know that I can work through it, and I think that's the thing. It's like I feel like in a place now where I can start building
Mm. So
around sort of
instead of reacting to the world like a frightened child, you're
yeah.
now a really confident adult making your choices in life.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, exactly.
Brilliant. So, what would you say would be the greatest impact just having that short time together has had on your life? Working.
Uh, uh, the greatest impact. Just having my sense of freedom. Just the most was allowing me to feel that I was in control of my life.
Yeah,
That was the biggest one.
yeah, and you've lifted your daughters up with you, and which is fantastic.
Yeah,
I
I
love.
think so. I have a better relationship with them now. I think it's much calmer, and
Yeah,
I think they recognise that as well.
yeah. And so, what would you tell anyone? Because I have a lot of women who are really scared, you know, that taking that, when you're in that overwhelm and trapped feeling that you were back then, and you're sort of presented with something and they're like, oh, that's really scary, like you found it. What would you tell anyone who's unsure, sitting on the fence, or having the same fears that you did about coming to work with me?
Yeah, I think just do it. I think because there's nothing to be scared of. It's your approach is so it's firm but gentle. you encourage rather than force. There's no, it's, you know, it's a there's nothing to be lost by just giving it a go.
Yeah.
You know?
And so what would your life be like now, do you think, had you not taken all these steps to find your freedom?
I think it would just be the same as it was. There would be, I think that I would be just struggling along trying to make everybody happy. And that would, yeah, that's one of the biggest things was spent so much time trying to make other people happy that I was sort of making nobody happy, including myself. So
you were spending a lot of time in tears instead of smiling all the time now and embracing, you know, life and planning your new business, which is really exciting. Well, thank you so much, Diane. It's been such a pleasure, and you're part of my lovely community for life, of course. And I can't wait. When you open your new business, I want to be there drinking champagne on that first night with you.
Oh, you will be. Definitely will be there. Thank you very much.
All right, lots of love. Thanks you. Bye.
Thanks for.
Bye.
Bye.